bad bitch, all of my goals. Flooded both my wrists, yeah, nigga, I do the most. Put some bread on your head, nigga, killers gon' have a toast. I be doing the most, yeah, I be doing the most. Thank you, and welcome back to the D-Most Podcast with your host, D-Most. Now, excuse me for having everything dark, gloomy, and shit like that. If you're feeling scared or whatever you may be, just go to the next episode. But this episode right here is just more talking about family and blood. Family and blood. Or you could call it family business. Either or, this gets into my personal life more. Let me show ya. So, pretty much, I'm gonna go through, what I experienced with family and blood. I had this convo with one of my peoples. I'll put his Instagram on wherever people put their Instagram or whatever. But had a convo with blood. I'm like, yo, niggas show you who they really are. You just gotta watch and listen to see it. If somebody is your blood, that doesn't mean they family. It's just, nigga, we have this one thing in common, And how we were all brought up is like, yo, your brother and sisters and family is pretty much all the friends you need. Like, those other people out there, friends, yeah, you could have them, but to a certain extent. You know what I mean? It's like these people that are in this house, that comes to this house, are like people we trust. Sometimes people might fuck over shit, but I don't know 100% their mindset, but this is how our parents raised us. So, hope y'all can hear me. I'll fix this a little later, but so now having, that mindset that our parents, installed into us. I'm a little hot, so I'm gonna take this off. So, shouts out to this bomber jacket doing this thing and keeping a nigga warm, but not really much needed. So you see, I'm taking things, peeling things back to get into it. So yeah, pretty much this episode is to show you many different ways of family and blood. How niggas just make it up, So let me break down a little bit. Blood, it's like your mama, your daddy. Your mama is my cousin. Your daddy's just her man, or just a fling or whatever. So they fling or whatever and have you made your ass. And your ass and my ass are blood. We didn't choose to be here unless, you believe in some psychedelic shit like it was in the stars. But here, as conscious as I am, I didn't say I need him to be my cousin. I didn't say I need her to be my cousin, him to be my uncle, and her to be my aunt. And that's blood. Family is completely different. In my eyes, y'all could have y'all say something, say, yo, nigga, you completely wrong. I'll appreciate that. I love feedback. I love to say things and hear people's opinions so I could get a better understanding. You know what I mean? Because criticism, all that stuff, all that's good. It helps you become a better person. In my eyes, I could be wrong. So family is who you choose, the bonds you create, the relationships you have, what you can relate on. And that draws you closer to that person or those people. So that's how I see family and blood. So I still don't know what to name this episode: family business or blood and family. Either or, I might even put this long ass sentence: the blood family business. Sounds like some Illuminati shit. Niggas like blood families and family business. Like, the reason why I got family business, because, Kanye West song, one of my favorite songs he had was Family Business. And that always was like one of those songs that would hit home, like, word, like, yeah. But now let's get into this. I'm not going to use people's real names. 99.9 of the chance, 99.9 of the times, I don't really use certain people's names, real names. I'm going to name only two people's real names. And it's not even going to be their real name. That's going to be their rap names. So, now let's get into more my upbringing. So I told you I had bits and pieces. My brother's the oldest. My brother probably went up to my parents like, "Hey, I'm bored. I need a sibling." They was like, "Oh, you need a sibling? Hold on, we'll be back. Come on, wait, lady. Let's go into the bedroom." And then 9 months later, my sister comes about. And then I guess my sister was like, "Hey, my older brother's picking on me or whatever. I need somebody to, pick on or whatever. Oh, you need somebody? Hey, lady, let's go back in the room again." And then 9 months later, I'm here. So, my family, especially my mom, like super close with her relatives, like all her brothers and sisters. They're like shit. If you stop by my mom's house and call her, I bet you 74% of the chance she's on the phone with one of her like siblings. 74% of the chance if she's not cooking or sleeping. So now I have my mom's sister. I think I said, yeah, my mom's youngest sister. She had 3 boys. The oldest one is probably 2 years older than me, maybe like a year and some change. The second one is probably not even a whole calendar year younger than me. And the youngest is like 3-4 years younger than me. So, now this how this moved along. Now, the oldest one had like a life that that nigga moved a lot in his life. Like from like Union Hillside, North Brunswick, another place in North Brunswick. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist or whatever, but I know moving a lot fucks with your mind because there's nowhere place to call home because you're always moving so much. So how do you call something home if you're always moving? So that probably creates a disturbed soul. I don't know. Therapy, therapists, any psychologists or any therapists out there, tap in. Let's see. Let's have a convo. So, at a young age, I need to give these people some names because I don't want to use their real names. But I'm going to call this person Reggie, Terrell, and what can I call the youngest one? Yeah, Gerald. Well, I remember all these people's names and no. But the main important one is Reggie, the oldest one. So, us growing up, my parents were like this. So every time, we would be with each other because our parents would drop us off at their house or this house, whoever was willing to have about 6 kids at the house would take the kids. Sometimes it would be just 4. So just to show how close knit we were, There was one time, this is when Power Rangers video game came out for Super Nintendo. And, you know, Power Rangers, the drums and the music on there, like the music on there was super dope. And then the drums are so powerful and all that shit. So we'll play the game, and then after we're done playing the game, we'll just listen to just the instrumental. Dun, 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 dun. Like niggas just listen to that instrumental for hours and just rock out like dun, 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 for hours. So then one day, Reggie and them father, he had to work like a double somewhat. Like the point is he worked like 8 hours earlier that day. He only had like a 5 hour gap to just rest. So it's Reggie and his middle brother. I already forgot niggas' names, but Reggie, the oldest one, and the middle brother. We up there just acting a fool, just playing. We get grabbing sticks, banging on walls. We're just we're just trying to replicate the music. So with drums, we pretended to have guitars, all this crazy shit. So their father came in the room like, listen, guys, I know you're having fun, but I gotta go to work. So please turn off the music or keep it down very low. I gotta go to sleep before I could go to work. And your little brother's sleeping. And if he wakes up, it's a wrap for your asses. We look like, okay, we'll be quiet. We'll be quiet. So he leaves. So then we chilling, bored, looking at each other like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Niggas play like Go Fish for like 2 minutes. And it was like, you know what's better than Go Fish? What? Playing music. All right. So we'll get the drums and everything, and we start playing the music very low. Very low. Mind you, we're playing the drums on their bunk bed. We're at the house playing drums, like we're banging on metal bunk beds. And then we're banging on the walls. We're just playing on the desk. Like we're making a lot of fucking noise. As little kids, we don't know that shit. Like, these niggas gotta go to work and go get a check or whatever. In our minds, we're trying to have fucking fun. So, boom. We like, the music's too low. Our drums are louder than the music, and sometimes we're thrown off. So we turn off the music, and then we just start getting oh, them niggas' father came in the room, tighty whities on. Kicked open the door. We like, he's like, what did I tell ya? Who's like, I don't know. Oh, you guys don't know. Okay. If I gotta come in here one more time, it's over for y'all. It's okay. He turned off the TV. He leaves. We're like, fuck. So we go downstairs, get a little snack, come back upstairs, like, can't go outside because he's sleeping. You have no chaperones outside. And then, it was a pretty gloomy day. It was like, it wasn't raining, but it just rained, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's ugly outside. So we're like, fuck it. We chilling for like a good 15, half an hour. We just said, let's just play Power Rangers. So now we're playing Power Rangers. The Megazords are fighting each other. Yeah. They were like, well, we can't hear the sound effects in the music. Let's just turn up the music a little bit. So we turn the music, and then the music just got us going. Dun, dun, dun. We said, fuck the game. And we just grabbed everything. Dun, 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 dun. Only thing you heard was foot hit the floor. You heard their father's foot hit the floor. Boom. We like, oh, shit. Then we hear the little brother cry. Mind you, the little brother at the time was probably like 6 months, probably not even a year yet. We like, oh, we fucked up. So we just hear him go to the closet, do. We said, oh, he pulled out the belt buckle. So niggas just started scattering like roaches. Mind you, there's not that many places to hide in a bedroom. You have under the bed, under the desk, and in a closet. If a nigga's mad, it don't matter where you niggas at. I'ma get your ass. So he comes in the room. Poof, we jumped off. I jumped off.